This has to stop. This is going to stop. And it's going to stop right now. What am I talking about? The out of control eating. My weigh-in went exactly as I thought it would. Stay tuned to find out how bad it was. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. It is Wednesday, and that means it is time for my weigh-in and the weekly meeting topic. It was ugly, just like I knew it would be. I own it. So I did not weigh in last week. I was not in the mental headspace to do it. I just wasn't. So I skipped a week, and I weighed in this week after all the cookies and all the fudge and all the candy. I did great during meals. Holiday meals were not a problem. It was all the treats. I don't know what made this year different than the last couple of years. The last couple of years, I would have one little treat and I would be satisfied. This year, I wanted all the treats. Several pieces of all the treats. Just not sure what it was. And I knew what I was doing when I was doing it, and I tried not to do it. Yeah, it was ugly. So I weighed in this week after not weighing in for 2 weeks, and I am up 3 pounds. Yeah, not happy. Not happy. I have not weighed this. I'm still 1 pound under goal. I have not weighed this since, my gosh, August or September of 2018. So I have some work to do. I need to get these pounds off. And that is my plan. That is what I plan to do. Every single sweet treat, is out of this house. Yep. Either the cookies got put in the freezer for the boys to take back to school with them, or they hit the trash can because they're gone. And guess what? When they're not here, you can't eat them. Yeah. So I own it. Nothing to blame it on. Nothing to blame it on. It was all me. And that's okay because we're going to fix it. If you had a rough holiday season, we can fix it. We're in this together and we can do it. So there is my weigh-in, up 3 pounds. Next week, I plan on coming back to you and saying I'm down 1.4. That's what I'm shooting for this week, 1.4 down. We'll see what happens, my friends. So let's talk about the weekly topic. Got a goal? Here's how to break it down. They've talked about this a lot in the WW Weekly. They use a method called the STAR, S-T-A-R method to work on goals. The S stands for be specific. The T stands for make sure it's truly doable. The A stands for get active, and the R stands for relevant. And how they break those down, they want you to be specific with a goal. Don't just say, I want to lose weight. Say, I want to lose a total of 50 pounds. Or I want to lose weight because I need to lower my blood pressure. I need to lose weight because I need to be able to keep up with my grandchildren. Be specific. Don't just say, I want to lose weight. If you don't have something specific to look towards, it's not a goal, it's a wish. So be specific about what you want to do. And you don't have to be specific about your end goal. You can be specific about like little goals to get to your end goal. Whatever works for you, take this and run with it and make it your own. The example they give is, I want to finish a charity 5K this spring. And then they give a way they can work towards that. So I'm going to walk the loop around the park on Tuesdays and Saturdays. So let's say you want to say, I want to bring my blood pressure down. So to do that, I need to try to lose 5 pounds a month until I hit my goal. How are you going to lose that 5 pounds a month? I'm going to eat more vegetables. I'm going to eat less, processed foods. I'm going to reduce my sodium intake, things like that. Be specific about what you want to accomplish and how you're going to do it in baby steps. Then they say, make it truly doable. You can say, I want to lose 5 pounds a month, so I'm going to starve myself. I'm going to eat nothing but zoodles and cauliflower rice and never eat pizza or bread again. It's not doable. It may be doable for 0.1% of the world, but it's not doable for most people. You can't drastically change like that and expect to stay with it forever. Say, to do this, instead of having pizza 3 times a week, I'm going to have pizza 1 time a week. Or instead of having pizza every Friday, we're going to have pizza every other Friday. Instead of having dessert every night, I'm going to pick 1 night a week to have a small dessert. Make it doable. If you say, I'm never going to eat a cookie again, I'm never going to have candy again, I am never going to, chances are you are going to. We are human. It's what is in us. So just try to just modify it. Try to just bring it down a notch. Maybe you go out to dinner every week with your friends or your spouse or your family. And, you get this wonderful, beautiful, decadent dinner. Make the choice and say, instead of getting the lobster ravioli and cream sauce, I'm going to have a nice piece of salmon tonight. Or instead of getting the fried mushrooms for an appetizer, I think I'll have a nice side salad. Or I'll have the shrimp cocktail. Something like that. Try to make doable changes. The changes have to be things you are able to stick with for the long run. Because I'm going to tell you, and you've heard me say it a million times and you're tired of me saying it, but you know what? We need to hear it over and over. Whatever you eat and do to lose your weight, you are going to have to do forever to maintain it. You cannot eat nothing but vegetables and boiled chicken for 6 months and lose 50 pounds. And then the minute you lose that 50 pounds, you go back to eating a sauce on that chicken or chicken parm or a side of potatoes. You're going to gain it all right back. Whatever you do, you have to continue to do. So fit those foods in. Make sure it's truly doable. The A is for stay in active mode. The example they give is, I like catching up on my... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't give you the example. They were talking about... The example they're giving is the walking. So for the truly doable, they say, I love sleeping in on weekends, so I'll walk on Saturday afternoons. If they told themselves they're going to get up at 6 a.m. and go for a walk or a run, it's not going to happen if they like sleeping in. I know that. That's why during the week, I work out at 5 a.m. because it's when I get up, or 4:30, depending on the day. But on weekends, nope. I don't work out until 7 because I like keeping my butt in bed. And that's doable for me. The next is stay in active mood. Their example is, I like catching up on my podcasts on Saturday mornings. So instead of not walking, I will listen to my podcasts as I walk. That's important. Do something that you love while you're being active or while you're doing other things. I love to cook. I love to try new recipes. So for me, to make my meals exciting and to not have boiled chicken and steamed vegetables, I love to look for new recipes online, in cookbooks, in magazines. And then, try to slim them down a little bit. Instead of using a half a cup of butter, maybe a quarter cup of butter. Instead of using 3 tablespoons of oil, 1 tablespoon of oil. Instead of using heavy cream, maybe some fat-free half and half or 1% milk. Something like that. Definitely try to come up with something that's going to keep it interesting. Especially if you do want to start moving and get active and start walking. Do something fun while you're doing it. When I run on the treadmill, I put my iPad and I watch YouTube videos. When I walk or run outside, I either listen to a podcast, listen to music, or if we're walking and Doug's with me, we have great conversations. We, sometimes talk about fluff, sometimes talk about deep stuff, sometimes we pray together. That's our prayer time together. Whatever it takes to keep you moving and make you want to do it is what you need to do. And lastly, make it relevant. Their example, participating in the 5K is a great way to support a cause that's special to me and stay active. Is your goal something you want to do, not what you think you should do? If it's something meaningful, it will be a more powerful force in your life. You've heard me tell the story about why I joined WW. I had a medical scare. My blood pressure, I thought, was through the roof. To me, it was high. The doctor wasn't as concerned as I was, but I felt like crap. I had headaches. I just did not feel good, and it scared me. It scared me straight. So that was something very, very relevant for me. The fact that I was 49 years old and on blood pressure medication. No. It was relevant for me to get my blood pressure under control and get off of that medication. And I did. Because that's what was relevant for me. I was scared. I was not going to be here for my children and my husband. And it scared the pants off me. So make it relevant. Make why you're doing this relevant. And make it a long-term goal. It's okay to say, my daughter's getting married and I want to look good in a dress and that's why I want to lose this weight. And that's fine. But look at the long run too. After that wedding, you're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to want to keep the weight off. So don't be so short-sighted on those goals. And, after the wedding, don't start going back to your old ways. Look at the short term and look at the long term. Make it relevant, not only for the short term, but also for the long term. And they say, let's dive a little deeper. New Year's resolutions can bring excitement, but that energy can quickly disappear if those resolutions don't resonate personally. If they're too vague, or if you haven't mapped out how to make them a reality. That's why the STAR method is such a win. It drives you to create a fully equipped plan that can make your goal a reality. The confidence boost you get from accomplishing a goal means you're more likely to stick with the healthy behaviors that got you there. And that's the truth. I had a gain this week, but I love the way my life is. I love my health. I love the way I look. I love the way I feel. So I will get that weight off. Because you know what? I'm stronger than those cookies and I'm stronger than those treats and I can do this. I can. I am not going to wait until I gain 50 pounds or 30 pounds or 10 pounds. I'm getting it off now. So that is the topic of the week. Start strong. And this is it's a monthly theme of Start Strong, and this is how they start. It's a 4-week series. The recipe of the week is an avocado banana bread. It ranges from 5 to 7 points. Will I make it? Probably not, because avocado is not a 0-point food for me. And I make a really, really good oatmeal banana bread that I like. So, and if I remember, I'll link that recipe down in the description box below. So yeah, I probably won't make it. Be 100% honest with you. There it is. Looks good, but... So anyway, my friends, thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me today. I really, truly do appreciate that you take time out of your busy day to watch me and support my videos. And another way you can support my video is giving this video a thumbs up, leaving me a comment, or sharing it. YouTube looks at all those things, and the more comments, the more likes, the more shares, the more likely they are to promote my videos. So it helps me out, and I do really appreciate it. So thank you again, friends. And if you haven't already subscribed, that's a big one. Crush that subscribe button down there and be part of my YouTube community. So thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic week. I plan on coming here next week and saying I lost at least 1.4 pounds. That's my goal for the week. So let's make it happen, my friends. Have a great day, and I will talk to you in my next video.